Where would you be without Berea Children's Home and Family Services?
I don't know. I think if I didn't get my kids help, they would all be in trouble.
In juvenile detention.
And they really helped my family. If it was not for family life, I would not be able to work.
I think I would have failed as a parent. I really do. I really do think I'd failed.
I would have lost my grandson if it hadn't have been for Berea's Children's Home.
Every day, many individuals cross paths with Berea Children's Home and Family Services. Sometimes the road they followed is long and has been wrought with difficulties. No matter what road they're on, we're there to get them on the right path. Through anger, abuse, depression, and other trials, we are providing Pathways to Promise. A lack of tools, education, and resources can put barriers on the path to success.
When we called Berea Children's Home, baby Aaron was the king of the castle. I didn't even want to be around him sometimes, and I know it's tough for a mom to say that, but he was so out of control that it hurt me.
We were originally on the voucher program when I had the 3 children here at the same time. It's a struggle trying to put 3 kids through childcare.
Getting a better education and learning new skills can open doors to opportunity.
Watched our family go from crazy, out of control madness to us being so much closer, us doing things together because we could actually go out and do stuff.
I was able to go back to school and able to work full time since my kids have somewhere to go during the day, somewhere that I trust, and I know the staff are going to take care of them and they're going to educate them.
Given the proper tools and assistance, individuals can empower themselves and their families to become self-sufficient.
I've learned how to take control of my house, and so has my husband. We've learned how to be a closer family from it all.
But since I was able to further my education and get a better job, we are no longer on the vouchers, and daycare is not cheap, but it's a trade-off for a quality preschool education.
Whether caused by mental health issues, grief, or abuse, anger can be debilitating.
When Michaelana was a toddler, we noticed a lot of anger, but we thought it was just a 2-year-old stage. But as she got to 3 and 4 and 5 years old, it was more anger that we saw in her. She was actually chasing our cat, pulling his tail, and just wanting to hurt anybody.
I would get mad at my sister and brother and pull their hair and stuff and hit them. I would run out of the house and stuff when I'm really angry.
Because I used to just get in trouble a lot, like always. People talk to me, back to me, grown or not, like I'm not a disrespectful person, but like I got short temper.
Berea Children's Home and Family Services works with children and families to overcome the anger and the worry.
The worrying has come down tremendously. Before she was actually putting herself into jeopardy and the family when she'd run out of the house, and I had 2 little ones and trying to go chase her. I don't have to fear that anymore.
I feel like good inside because now I know how to control my anger.
And ever since I've been in the Berea program, I just learned how to control my anger. I mean, like when I get mad, I just put on the beat and just write it all out on a piece of paper. And it sounds so great.
Sometimes the obstacles in life are so great that the situation can feel hopeless.
I've been raising Kyle since he's 7 and a half. His mom passed away and I took custody. His stepfather was very abusive, mentally and physically, and so that created a lot of problems. Well, and we ended up finding out Kyle was bipolar.
I faced homelessness. I had no job. I was very depressed. My kids were out of control, behavior issues.
Without help, the path could easily lead to despair.
It was really rough because they couldn't do anything with you. And so he would go along good for a little while and then boom again.
Sometimes the hardest thing is to be honest about yourself and your situation, you know. I didn't want to deal with a lot of things in my situation. I was at my wit's end. I'm a single mother, 5 kids, no job, you know, mentally torturing myself.
Berea Children's Home and Family Services gives our clients hope and the help they need to turn their lives around.
I believe that if we wouldn't have got the help that we did, that they would have probably just put Kyle in an institution because the hospitals were telling me there was no hope for Kyle. And they told me to give up, and I didn't. And I'm so grateful because I love him so much. And I knew that he could be a productive young man. I just knew it in my heart. I knew it wasn't a lost cause.
I'm going to get help for my son. You know, I knew that I knew since he was really young that he had some mental problems, but now, you know, since she's come into my life, he's going to get the help he needs. And the counseling is like help the girls with their self-esteem issues, and it's kind of helped my whole family. You know, it's kind of saved us.
Why Berea Children's Home and Family Services?
The children need the help, and Berea Children's Home is there. I mean, they're there 24 hours whenever I need them. And I believe that they're helping these children to become successful in their lives.
People need this help because there's people like me that didn't have nowhere to go, nowhere to turn.
With the way they were able to work with us financially, I think that we were able to receive the highest quality care possible.
Because it really does help, you know, and my kids smile now.
That is one of the only programs that I had heard of that dealt with his age. And I don't know what we would have done without it.
They really do care. They reach out to you and they care because they're willing to help and go that extra mile for you and get you the services you need.
You've helped me live. I mean, you've given me hope. You've helped redirect a child's life, a family. You know, what better thanks could I say for that?